Ladies, so welcome back. It feel like forever since I've last done a video. I don't know, it seems like after the holidays, January just seems to just drag on by. But anywho, I am back, and like I said, with another review video. So today we're going to be reviewing a unit that was sent to me from Sam's Beauty. They sent me Outray's Perfect Hairline, okay? And I will be reviewing this particular style right here. The name is called Janice. All right. And like I said, I'll be doing this particular style right here, coloring all. All right. So I have done a perfect hairline. Basically what it is supposed to do, it is supposed to have HD lace on it. And it is supposed to be pre-plucked. And it is supposed to mimic a realistic hairline. All right, so I love the box that it came in. I love when I get units in boxes because it makes for easy storage. So this is the box that it came in. I'm gonna set that down and then we'll jump into the unit. As you all can see, this is the stock card. All right, and this is the unit right here. Now, first impressions, I thought that the unit had a middle part already, but fresh out of the box it does not, so I'm gonna have to go in and make my own middle part, but that's okay. All right, let's look at the inside of the unit. So it does have that security band that you ladies know that I love. All right, and then does it have combs in it? It has a comb in the back, and it has a comb, two combs in the front. All right, now let's look at the hairline. Okay, as you guys can see, it is pre-plucked. It doesn't have that heavy hairline, so that is a plus. And of course, it does have the baby hairs. Now, far as the lace, they said that the lace is HD, and it is giving me the HD look and feel. But what I am going to have to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to spray some lace tint on the lace just to get it close to my complexion as possible. All right, and that's another look of the lace. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this stock card cut off. And all right, ladies, so I'm back with my lace tint. And if you don't have lace tint, then of course you can use some foundation or your foundation powder. But I got this from Sam's Beauty a while ago, and this is from the company Eben, and this is the lace tint. So I gave it a good shake, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it all on the lace to get it tinted. And as you guys can see, it is coloring the lace. So I'm going to get a generous amount cover on the lace, and then I'm going to let it dry, and then we'll be installing the unit. All right, ladies, as you guys can see, I am back and I have the unit on. The lace tint has dried. Now what I'm actually doing is, because I felt like the lace was still a little too light for my skin tone, so I'm just going along the edges and I'm just adding some of my foundation powder onto the lace to make it blend a little better, so that it's not like a real noticeable line of demarcation of the lace in my skin tone. Okay, now I did notice that when I cut it a little bit and was combing it out, but when I cut the lace a little bit and was combing it out, it does shed just a little bit, and that's probably because it is the color, the 613, which is the blonde. Even though that this is a synthetic blend unit, I did notice a little bit of the shedding. So I'm just going to get that lace blended into my skin tone a little bit more. All right, ladies, so as you all can see, I am done adding my foundation powder. And what I did was, off camera, I went and added my middle part, only because I needed to look directly in the mirror, because like I said, this unit does not come pre-party, and I wanted to make sure that I got it as close to being even as possible. All right. One thing I forgot to mention was I did change my wig cap while I was letting the lace tint dry, because I forgot that I had on a black cap. And of course, when you're wearing a blonde unit, then you need to wear more like a lighter tone wig cap. So I did switch to a light brown wig cap. All right. So what I'm going to do is next, I am going to take my pressing comb just so that I can get it flattened out a little bit. This isn't mandatory, but I want my part to be a little flat. So I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to press it out a little bit. Now, I did mention that this is a synthetic blend unit, but it can take heat. I actually have my pressing comb on low, so it's not on the highest setting, so it's not going to burn the unit. But like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and get it pressed out. And then I might add just a little bit of beeswax, or if you have a wax stick, you can add that to the part as well to get it a little bit more flatter. So that is what I'm doing. Okay, y'all, so now I am done pressing it out. So I just got my beeswax, as you guys can see, and I'm just gonna, I put some over here already, but I'm just gonna show y'all what I'm doing. So we just put some on the unit, and I'm gonna take the back of my pressing comb, and we just gonna melt the product into the unit, and it's gonna give it, and you want to use a little pressure because you want to make it look as flat as possible. And as you guys can see, it is adding a little sheen. All right, you don't want to really put a lot in it because you want to, you want to make it look as natural as possible, and you don't want to make it look a little like oily and heavy. So that is what I'm doing to get it flat. And then I'm just going to add a little bit to the back. I've already done this side, but yeah, ladies, that's part of the process that I'm doing to get it to my liking. And this is really, really pretty, really pretty. Okay, ladies, so as you guys can see, I am done styling Janice, and she is looking nice and yummy. I'm loving, loving, loving the turnout of it. All right, my only con will be is that she does shed just a little bit too much. And then if you are a lady that loves to just put on her units just quick, take it out the package, do minimal styling to it, if you are one of those type of ladies, then I wouldn't recommend Janice for you, because as you guys saw, you kind of had to customize it to your own with making your own party. All right, that's the only downside of it. But I feel like this cut, the way that they cut it, that actually saved it for me. So I will give this a 10. I'm loving how they cut it. It is giving me Mary J, Nicki Minaj, all of that T-Boz. I'm loving how they cut this unit. All right. So ladies, if you're feeling this, then definitely give Sam's Beauty a hit up. One thing I do want to mention, that it does have baby hairs, but I didn't add baby hairs to it because I just wanted a nice, sleek, and flat bob. So while I was pressing out my part, I kind of pressed out some of the baby hairs and kind of just smoothed them over into the strands. So yes. So ladies, if you're feeling this, then definitely hit them up. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. Remember to stay safe, sanitize, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.